For a lot of great photographers, a terrific picture comes down to nothing more than geometry. The angle for us is everything. Move a step or two in either direction, you can change the perspective entirely.
Capturing the drama of a subject has a lot to do with achieving the right perspective.
Getting low to the ground and shooting up provides great perspective for large, imposing subject matter. My wife Helen laughs whenever this comes up.
Fact is, she's seen me lie on my back everywhere from Ethiopia to Alaska. She's blocked traffic on Fifth Avenue so I could get photographs of the Empire State Building, and my son Jordan helped me frame a picture of the Eiffel Tower.
Finding the right perspective isn't just about achieving something cool, although that's part of it. It's also about finding the right story.
This picture of the gateway to India works for me because it tells two stories, one of the two friends walking in the foreground and a second story about where they are. The only way to capture this image was for me to lie on my back, and I'm glad I did. But then I wondered what the gateway to India would look like from another perspective.
So I walked across the street to the 5-star Taj Hotel, took the elevator up to the rooftop restaurant, talked my way into the kitchen, and then took this picture out the window.
Perspective isn't limited to left and right, it's up and down too.
It may be something as dramatic as going to the 100th floor of a high-rise, or something much simpler than that, all to get a favorable vantage point. In certain situations, you can't or don't want to move to change perspective. When that happens, if you've got a zoom lens, try that. Let the lens change perspective and do the work for you. Perspective is about geometry, lines and shapes, and the way each element works together to create a mood. It's important subject matter when shooting a landscape. The contrast between the sky and the cliffs, the way the light falls on some cliffs versus another.
Lines can draw viewers into a picture and add a remarkable sense of drama. Geometry can also be used to create a sense of peace and romance. Gentle slopes and water reflections add a sense of warmth to this picture of the Scottish Highlands. Everywhere now and again, nature presents a moment in which geometry and light combine forces to create a scene that is at once powerful, peaceful, and tells a story.
It's all about finding the right perspective.
To recap, when thinking about perspective, take the time to find the right perspective and utilize geometry.
Remember, a tourist passes an interesting scene and takes a snapshot, but a photographer breaks out the lenses and his imagination and gets to work.